Be 2 weeks ready. Food Plan, Activity 12. Follow along on Toolkit, page 59.
Activity 12, Alternative Cooking Methods. Goal: find new ways to cook without power. While you're building up your 2 weeks ready food supply, consider how you might cook indoors without traditional appliances that require power, and how you might cook outdoors. Whatever alternative cooking methods you prefer, it's best to have more than one in mind and stock the necessary fuel sources. You'll need fire starting and suppressions supplies, weatherproof matches, butane lighters, flints, fire suppressing foam, and fire extinguisher. Cooking indoors without electricity or gas. When using fuel sources inside, always put your safety first and remember to properly ventilate. Consider some of these alternative cooking sources during disasters. Fondue pots. Use heating elements such as candles, gel fuel, and liquid fuel to heat the fondue pot. Votive candles. Ensure the brand is suitable for use with fondue pots. Tea light candles. These are better for warming than actual cooking because they do not get hot enough to cook things such as meat, but they will keep your food warm. Sterno. Gelled alcohol substance that comes in a small can. When ignited, sterno can be used to heat fondue pots and camp stoves. You may need a few cans to cook food thoroughly. Wood-burning fireplaces. Food can be skewered, think marshmallows or meat, wrapped in foil, or placed in a heavy pot or cast iron pan before setting it on the fire. Rotate the pot or pan to evenly distribute the heat. Wood-burning stove. These burn wood inside a compartment surrounded by fireproof materials. Food can be cooked on top of the stove unless it's a designated cook stove with a metal box oven for baking. Alcohol burners. These small metal burners are filled with alcohol, lit, and placed under a portable folding stove. Alcohol burns clean, lights easily, and stores indefinitely in a tightly sealed container. 2 ounces of alcohol can burn for 10 to 15 minutes. Caution: only use an indoor fireplace or wood-burning stove if it's been regularly cleaned and maintained. Otherwise, it can cause a fire, carbon monoxide poisoning, or both. Burning any fuel in a low oxygen environment where windows are closed and there's little or no ventilation can result in the production of dangerous carbon monoxide. Never use camp stoves or other cooking sources meant for outdoor use only indoors. If that's all you can use, go outside to do your cooking. Cooking tips. Always keep aluminum foil around. It can serve as an oven, broiler, frying pan, and many other vessels for cooking if you have food and a cooking fire. Use skewers to cook meat over a fire and get the heat evenly distributed on all sides. The skewers must be green, non-toxic wood, otherwise they'll burn up and drop the food. If using metal skewers, make sure they're non-toxic. Don't use galvanized metal over a fire or in direct contact with food. Keep pot holders or similar items in your kit, as metal conducts heat. Cooking outdoors fuel sources. Charcoal briquettes are engineered to be a convenient and consistent fuel source. Butane is a highly flammable, colorless, easily liquidized gas that quickly evaporates at room temperature. All natural wood pellets are made from a variety of trees to pair well with different meats. Liquid propane tanks can be purchased at many different locations, including grocery and hardware stores. Solar fuels technologies use sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen from the air to produce fuels. Wood is consistent, abundant, and packs a lot of flavor. Cooking indoors after a disaster. Only cook indoors after a disaster if you're certain the fireplace and gas or electric stove are not damaged and if there are no gas leaks. If in doubt, cook outdoors. Do not use grills indoors or in the garage, and only use camp stoves that use gel fuel in open, ventilated areas away from carpeting, draperies, bedding, and anything that can catch on fire. Cooking outdoors is the safer option, even if you shelter indoors.